Welcome friends, to this video we're going to be drawing the skeleton in the 3/4 view. In other videos I've done the front and the lateral, so if you're interested make sure you check those out. Alright, now what I have on the screen is a grid and we're going to be drawing the proportions on the 8 figure or 8 head to figure ratio. So what I'll start with is the head and then we'll kind of map out the rest as we go. I'm going to start with a couple spheres. The first sphere is going to be roughly half or so, maybe a little larger, of the head length. And then the second sphere will be the full grid size here, and that will include the jaw. So once we have that, we can draw the jaw shape here. And then I'll get rid of these other guidelines here so we get a better look at the face with the jaw. Now we can go ahead and draw the ribs. The ribs are going to be somewhere between 1 and 2 head lengths from the side view, and they're going to come down about 2 head lengths here. And they're going to have a kind of a bean shape and also an egg shape. And come out a little bit further than that and down. And then they'll bridge up here to this costal arch. And then you'll see the inside of the rib from this view. All right, now that we have the ribs, we can go ahead and draw on the neck there. Let's get that drawn in. All right, now that we have, just kind of touching this up a little bit as I go. Now that I have the ribs, I can go ahead and do the pelvis. The pelvis is roughly the same width. It's going to be about 1/4 of the head length down and all the way to this head length here. And we're going to kind of make this lopsided heart, I guess. It's going to be thinner on this side and then wider, or maybe bean, I guess. Wider on that side. Actually, I'm going to come down. It's going to have more shape to it than that. Here we go. And then over on this side is where we'll see the bottom of the hip join in, and then we can draw in the spine as it connects into the pelvis. And then we can start drawing in the hips and the femur. The femur is going to come down here about 2 head lengths. And since it comes up a little bit above, it'll end here just above the second head length. Here I'm drawing the knee joint or the condyle of that femur. And then we can come over here and draw the condyle or the other femur. And then, yeah, the condyle here of that femur. Okay, now we can draw the tibia. The tibia is going to be about halfway down here. So it, including the foot, will be 2 foot lengths. In this figure, I'm actually going to do about 7.5 with the heel, and then maybe extend the toe down to 8. So you can kind of experiment with your sizes and make it kind of the way that you want. I like 7.5. Some people might like something different. Just depends. All right, and I'll draw the other tibia here. And then we can go ahead and start drawing the ankle. And actually I'm going to bring it down a little bit further. Now I'll draw the ankle and the foot. And now that I have that, I can actually add in the fibula because it connects to the ankle there. And same thing here, draw the foot, the heel, and the foot. Won't quite see the fibula on this side. All right, now that we have the legs done, we can go ahead and draw in the arms. I'll start up here on this side. We'll draw the clavicle and a little bit of the shoulder. Scapula here goes back behind. And then we can start drawing in the humerus. The humerus will come down to the bottom of the ribs, or that second head link there. Start with the elbow, and then the elbow will come down, or we'll probably see the majority of the radius from this angle if we're facing to the right. So we'll draw most of the radius. Ulna will be tucked back in there a little bit. And now that we have that, we can go ahead and draw in our wrist and along with our phalanges. Okay, and then we can do the other shoulder. It'll tuck in behind the ribs there. Maybe we'll see a little bit of it there on the elbow. And then I'll draw in. From this view, we'll probably see both the radius and the ulna. So I'll reference both of those. And now draw on the wrist and the thumb and the phalanges. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave those in the comments. I'm working through a series of anatomy and I can't wait to share those with you. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on those. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. See you next time.